If you've seen Ocean's 11, then you'll probably like this film.
So you want to hit a jewelry store?
Not exactly.
A diamond mine?
Yes, that's exactly right. Or
What?
Having said that, I'm not really into these star porn caper films.
George Clooney, Matt Damon, Andy Garcia, Brad Pitt, and Julia Roberts.
Why do this?
They usually seem like the same thing. You know, you got your first act where you introduce your characters, or I should say, look at all the movie stars that we have. And then you got your second act, which is they plan the heist, where they do the heists. And then you got the falling point after the heist where everything just kind of magically works out. There's a lot of controversy, of course, because people were comparing this to Ghostbusters, where it's like a gender swap film. And I totally disagree with that theory because, with that opinion, because Ghostbusters was made right after Harold Ramis died. And basically the studio said, well, you know what? Now we know we can't get the original cast, and now we know we can't get a new Ghostbusters, and if we cast men, people are gonna so clearly tell we're just trying to reboot it, so we'll gender swap it, and that's why it was offensive. Not because it was a woman, but because it was made so soon after the man who helped write the film and star in it died. So that's why that movie was offensive. This one, I don't care if it's women. As a matter of fact, I wish this film made them look more badass. Because what's the big thing that everyone steals in this movie? Oh, jewelry. Haha. Yeah, really? Why couldn't they like blow open a bank vault and just steal a bunch of cash? And then maybe like you could have like a bunch of security guards and one of the girls like beats the crap out of them and steals everything? That would have been cool. Make them look badass. Instead, we had this film where a lot of the cast is sort of underutilized. Like, Sandra Bullock is known for, like, having a fun, bubbly personality. So, use that in the film. And here, she plays everything very monotone, because she's tough, and she just got out of prison. Although, she has perfect makeup on when she's in prison and about to get out. What? Okay. The whole time, she's just playing everything like she's supposed to be tough, or she's bored, I don't know. Cate Blanchett, one of my favorite actors working today. She's a true chameleon. And in this film, I think she was just kind of phoning it in. She just kind of put on this accent that I didn't get what accent she was doing. I guess she was trying to do an American accent, but some of her Aussie accent was coming through.
They've got every inch of this place covered.
There were some characters who were utilized properly. I liked how Helena Bonham Carter played sort of this person who is a nervous wreck. And of course, she dresses up like a character in every one of her husband's, Tim Burton's, films. I liked how Anne Hathaway, who's the person they steal the jewelry from, is literally playing the perception that everyone has of her in real life, where she's a stuck-up actress. And that was fun to see, you know, because let's face it, when every time anyone sees Anne Hathaway, she comes off like, it's me, I'm amazing, I'm an actress. And probably that's not the way she is, but she's having fun with that. Although she also had fun with that in a movie, I think that came out maybe 2 years ago. I think it was called Colossal, where there was like a giant like monster taking over the planet and she had a connection to it. Anyways, those characters were fun. Oddly, James Gordon, who's a man, stole a lot of the spotlight for like the last 20 minutes of the film, where he played this cop who I guess like busted Danny Ocean in the past before.
Debbie Ocean, convicted felon. Her brother, Danny Ocean, more convicted felon. She was present on the night of the incident.
He seemed to have a little too much fun with the role. You know, like, I felt like he was sort of on his talk show doing like a carpool karaoke thing. But at least he seemed to be having more fun than most of the rest of the cast. If you like the Ocean's film, I mean, I found it more entertaining than Ocean's 12 and 13, but this isn't something that should be a franchise. It should just be one film, and it worked for that one remake. that was okay. That was a good, star porn caper film. But it only worked for that movie. After that, oh God, you're just beating a dead horse with a stick. And that's what it just felt like. It felt like I was seeing the same movie that plays all the familiar beats. And I didn't feel like it was a pointless gender swap like Ghostbusters was.
The power of panic compels you! Ow!
Again, if you like the Ocean's films, you'll like this film. I am generally not a fan of these type of pictures, so I kind of had that bias when watching this film, but yeah, I just thought it was okay. So, recommendation for me, if you like the Ocean's films, yes, recommendation. If you don't really care about these films, this movie's not going to win you over in any sort of way. Yeah, that's it. So, see it, don't see it, I don't care.